She was talking about how I been.
The gun's broken. Fucking man, you put some black ass for this.
You wanna end it?
Oh, Joseph left. Damn. Yeah, it works. Good. Cool, sweet. What's up, y'all? Hey, that's my other channel, Great Vlogs. That's my vlog channel if y'all want to go check it out. How the fuck am I missing jump shots, dude? Fuck off.
Fuck you, bitch.
Ooh, I'm good. I'm gonna dunk this tight. We're about to win the game. Ooh, crossover. Ooh.
Fuck you, Giancarlo.
You want it.
Fuck you too, bitch.
I love y'all. Alright, guys, we're gonna play
I'll be
next
$200 to suck my dick.
Game 26. We're first in the Los Angeles Lakers. We're gonna get fucked in the ass.
Big road trip coming up for the team, and it all starts tonight. We can set the tone
bitch, let me get that deal. Come on.
The team's ready, and I know I'm ready.
Fuck.
So I guess the next step is to just get out there and get it done.
Hard scoper.
I feel like this one's on me though. So time to earn my stripes.
Hell yeah. We gonna earn some stripes. We gonna get some fucking points, nigga. Fuck
Man, you don't
nigga.
make this.
Man, we gonna get 37 points a game. Oh,
Are you calling?
Yeah.
you made an event. You just opening that. Man, I got my deals off props. I got my deals off props. You got your deal off your man.
Are you ready to play some Blackout combo?
Welcome everyone to the sold-out Staples.
So you got the motor for free? You know how that?
It's the home of the
He's been
Lakers.
having it.
Broadcasting live today for 2. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes to play. Lakers were
I know.
in a lot of
I hate it
aspects
too,
last
bitch.
season. Play at home was a major one. Greg, they just
That's why I want to get an Xbox One.
I think the fans
Hell no,
are
that
giving
even
up
worse.
as well.
And given how pricey those Lakers
He is full bidded. Can we play Blackout?
Hold on, wait on. I need to check out the goal.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Freak in at point guard.
This place is love to take forever. Really?
Then it's Vasquez.
Let me turn off my controller. Hold on, let me shush my controller.
Freak with it, working on Williams.
I got you, hear me?
And again, the Bucks miss.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, the Lakers were a bottom dweller last year. I mean, their home record was 12 and 29, guys. That was tied for the second worst mark.
Won't give no points.
And how's that?
Y'all won't give no points.
Crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
They really want to find that pattern.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
Real life is like.
Outside Williams to the middle.
Yeah.
Here's Black. It's good. Great play by Williams.
I'm on the wrong team, bro.
And you know, guys, a lot of the problems for the Lakers at home last season was with their shooting. They had the lowest three-point percentage in the league at home. Not exactly friendly announcers.
59 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Oh, okay.
Number one, are you making a ball?
Right, one.
On Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
He was asking.
That's a fucking moving screen, son. You call my foul? Man, you got your referee from Foot Locker.
Why people are so acting, bro?
Sacre passes to Brown.
I don't know, people love us.
Lock at 6. The feed to Williams. Fires from deep.
People love that bad.
Rebound by Vasquez. Bucks trail by 4.
Yeah. Oh, I want this smash trap. I like this. I like this smash trap camera. It's cool.
Touch off the
Minus Hernandez.
Oh,
He's got his
buddy.
second bucket tonight.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Hold on, where's my
And I
character?
think we're going to see them operating a lot
Fuck
more
you, game.
from the interior today. Outstanding
God, stop
entry
somebody
pass.
first.
He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Alright.
Vasquez dishes to Freak. Misses off the right iron.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Dude, I'm wide open.
Coach's face and the expression. It says all.
Ready, jump out?
Yeah, baby.
Alright.
You're level 40, I'm level 42.
I'm level 42. No, dude.
Hold on,
I had to sit down with my
Bye, I don't want to hear
family.
that.
Weigh the options.
hold on.
Now with more and more
Yes, babe.
Who's mine? Mine or hot dog? Zumba?
No, yours, it's not, whenever you go AFK or do something, your mic makes that weird fucking
They're getting their
noise.
first look of the
Make
season
that
at the
noise.
Bucks in this one.
And this is the first of 2 games between the two, East versus West. So
Either
we don't
echoes
see
or
a
makes
lot
that
of
noise, but mostly
Yeah,
echoes.
great for me.
But for now, it's
That
making that
raises
fucking
the
noise.
intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see
What,
that
we
often.
ready?
I'll
Hurry
be
up, what?
watching this one closely.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Lou Williams.
So please don't go
Then it's
AFK.
Julius Randle. Then there's Brown, and it's Black.
Is he
in at the
actually
foul.
AFK?
That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Let's go to our sideline
God.
reporter, Doris Burke.
Hey, people.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup
I'm
against
still
the
here,
Warriors
though, man.
got the job
Hello,
done.
Sam.
He had 12 points
I
and
was
actually
fixing my
3
mic.
rebounds
You
as
said
well.
you
It
hear
was just
something.
too much
That's
to
all.
handle as he came off the bench.
Now you hear it
Great
going
outing,
better?
guys.
No,
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big
Zumba, my mic is still going.
Now it's good.
It's tricky, you know, because when you're
It's because my
looking
wires
at that game,
wrinkle up and everything. Because my dad wrinkled. You know how you put the cord together?
about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's
Where you
exactly
wanna go?
right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
And the bucket count
Hey, hot dog.
on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point
What's
play.
up?
It goes on.
Who you going to Vaseline? Rolling the shield or what?
That's Brian in for Brown.
Who you going for?
And he's
I don't know, we jump out.
And that is a major
Corbin?
lead
Yeah, I'm
loss
following
right
you,
there,
Jumbo.
my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
Sorry, guys,
You're
coming on
exactly
me.
right. I mean, so
Fuck yeah,
often
guys,
when a
coming on
team
me.
gets that kind of explosive play out of the
Give me a
backcourt,
gun.
that can really rally and
I got a
galvanize
gun.
the whole squad.
You have 2 guys on you?
Kobe.
Oh, fuck, who left Kobe open?
Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Oh, who left Kobe open? We about to ask you one.
Oh, God.
Now he's taking a solid opening.
Fuck, I don't have that gun.
Here.
Ugh. Yeah, Rivertown's the worst place to land. I hate Rivertown.
Same here.
Hate Rivertown. Rivertown's so bad. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, right off
46
fucking
seconds
dead.
left in the first half. Here's Freak, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I hope he
And
dies.
guys, right now, the defense mentally
I
not
hope
there.
he
Can't afford too many of
dies.
those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark can hoop for him there.
What up, guys?
Swing on plays like that, Kevin,
Fuck
especially
you, ho.
when the finish has that much thunder on it.
I don't like
He's
it.
always
Fuck
gonna have a
you.
difficult time
Cause you said
finishing
fuck
when the
you.
defense is in his face like that.
Here's Middleton.
Alright, I felt like it. I got mad times that I got these people. Fuck you.
Man, what did Brian, what did John
The
get so
defense
mad
is
for?
helpless to stop a layup right there.
Well,
Just too much.
I
of
said
an
John likes
advantage in
Oreos,
terms
he
of
got
the
booty
mismatch.
tickled.
Kobe
Well-
kicks to Clarkson.
Well, cause then again, you say it every single day,
Middleton against
and it
Bryant.
gets annoying, hot dollar.
There's the dish to Clarkson.
That's why.
Makes it
You
off
say it every day. Okay, once in a while jump around. But you hot dollar? You say it every single day. Like it gets annoying.
That's true.
Like, I'll teach you a call. Stop acting like a kid. You acting like Maria.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll fuck the shit out of you. You're here right now.
Fuck, I didn't land.
One so far.
Yeah.
Kobe having just a
You hot dog. You hot dog. You say all the time. It gets annoying.
Kobe. And then for Milwaukee, Nba2k16 comes in for Henson. And Freak subbed in for Michael Carter.
Come take this.
On the court for the Bucks.
Hey, you want? Come take this, Zumba.
Ooh, gun with a text
And
number.
it's Monroe in at the 5 spot. One thing about Greg Monroe, he is a highly skilled big.
He really is. I love the fact that he can do so much. He can post you up, he can pop out and knock down the 15-footer. He's an outstanding passer, and at his size, those are skills that have served him and his teams well.
Picked by Randall.
Shut up, freaking Hudson. I'm the one who killed your ass. Like
Williams
I'm
up on
shooting.
top.
What happened, Zumba?
Warmed up offensively.
No, this girl was Hudson and I was Menendez. What's hot dog?
Nba2k16 passes to Monroe.
Quiet.
Yeah, his ass was farting. What the fuck?
Freak with it. Randall on him.
He's quiet. He's mad.
And here's the fast break. Russell beating
What?
the ball.
Speaking of truth.
Greg, are you mad?
No, man, I just
Williams
lost
with
the
the
fucking
ball.
ball.
Now guarded by Nba2k16. And again, the Lakers, no good. Milwaukee leading by 3.
We going to Lighthouse?
Let me add
And
already.
a wide open look for Freak. The three-pointer, no good. For the
I'm like,
Milwaukee
fuck,
Bucks,
ain't
they come in
follow
off the loss
me.
to Golden State.
And hard to say.
I hate the thing. That shit.
That let them down.
How many enemies? 2 or 1?
To really bring the fire
This
on
is,
that side of the
no,
ball.
I don't
And
see
guys,
any
it
of
was a
that.
bit befuddling to me as to why they
Damn.
stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the
Oh, you're finding that.
The Lakers also making some
It's a
changes.
backpack right here.
Brandon Bass is checked in for Robert Sacre. Kobe comes in for Randall.
Don't do that.
Lewis Williams subbed in for Young. The Bucks also changing it up. John Henson's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Mayo comes in for Chris Middleton.
Fun
And
here.
Freak subbed in for Vasquez. Ryan is out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Russell.
Come this
Then
way with
there's
me.
Jordan Clarkson. And it's Williams at the score.
Damn, man, I can't get
That's
an
who's in
inside
the game
shot.
for the Lakers.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now.
I found the layup.
And guys, being in opposite
Who's
conferences,
that?
these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always
just
feels
test
good
one.
to take the first game
The
of the
Black
season
Ops
series.
1
And
and 2,
that's exactly what's taking place here tonight against the Bucks.
And what a
You
huge
should ask this
standout
to me.
performance it was for Russell. He was doing everything right, and the points came.
You
in
need a
clutch.
scope, Zumba?
Definitely had the hockey.
I don't have it.
Williams gets the bucket.
There's
You
a
can sense the fact
2-time
that they
scope
didn't
right here
wanna
with
let
him.
the fans down here. It's
No,
been a fun night
this gun
to
don't
be in
take
the
any
building.
attention.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt
Oh,
that played a
100.
part in the big win.
And it's Freak missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just
Oh,
gotta
wouldn't
slow
he?
the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
bitch. Sit down.
Nice.
Russell with it.
What do we
So
have?
they foul intentionally.
Oh, yeah, the ABR.
You can take it.
The first one falls.
Got fancy scope on it.
How many bullets do you
That one
have?
goes in. Two
Oh,
for the
I got
Wizards.
enough. Trust me, I'm gonna shoot these guys with this.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business.
where did
here.
that go?
They won the
Kevin,
The 2K
Behind you?
Sports post-game show.
This game team sucks dick.
Oh, what happened?
Zumba.
They suck.
Very much appreciated. And now
don't go
he
there.
was the steady and reliable hand throughout the game tonight, stepping into more of a... And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet, Kevin Harlan.
Hold on.
Guys, so
you're fast, or motherfucker though.
Yeah, cause I move quickly.
I want to trade out. I want to go to Golden State. That's the best team.
Wait for me. I'm going behind. South North.
The only color I care about is green.
I don't even hear anything right now.
Certainly made some money so far, Freak, but it's time we make more money. I'm talking movies, TVs, endorsements, even your own brand Jordan sneakers.
I care about the game first, Dom. All that sounds great, but don't you think it's a little too early to be talking about all that?
Too early. LeBron was 12 years old in 6th grade
Nah,
when
you
he
hear
was
Bullet?
Space Jam. It's never too early to take him
Yep.
in.
East,
Right here, bro, so I take him out.
This isn't high school, this
falling
isn't
apart.
college. This is the real world. And the real world is fueled by one thing.
Oh, money.
Oh, it comes from here.
Money, dollar bills, y'all.
That's
I
why.
think they put presidents
Once
on.
you get
That's
killed,
what presides over
you
us.
won.
I ever tell you guys about the first dollar I ever made?
No, Dom, but you're about to.
Oh,
Check
that's
this
enough
out.
for this.
CC is a great story, right?
Oh, yeah,
So I'm
look at
7
that.
years old.
Oh, yeah,
Legal
right
in
there.
1973. My older brother Lonzo, he's got a lemonade stand. So that summer, I'm like, Lonzo, you know, let me help out. Let me make a couple of bucks. He's like, all right, Dom,
You hit
come
him?
on. I'll teach you the business. So I'm pouring tons of sugar. I'm squeezing the lemons. I got the lemonade stand all set up. I'm like, yo, I got this, right? So
Remember, you finish him?
over the course of the day, I'm
No,
noticing
you got
something
the kill. I
Lonzo's
did.
doing. He's not charging for refills. That summer, I convinced Lonzo.
Hold on, I need 31st bag.
And we
What's his
made
bag?
$2,000 plus tips. Today,
There.
Lonzo's Lemonade is a national brand.
Sing me some.
That's dope.
I'm not here
Anyone
to
full
impress.
simulator.
I'm here to improve and to assist. I'm like the Italian-American Magic Johnson, running point for Team Freak.
Yeah, 50 car. Oh, guy right there. Under that house.
Hold on. Do not go. Do not go there.
Look at my watch.
Trap. Hold on. That's why you take high ground.
This is
Ow,
diamonds
step
and
it.
platinum. Gold, forget about it.
Look at that,
Silver,
look at that.
forget about it. This is diamonds and platinum. It's power and speed. Freak, this is what you have. You are on your way to being the biggest thing in the NBA.
I only got 10 points a game.
We dominate off the court as well as on.
I can't believe I'm
Jumbo,
saying
you
it,
have bullets.
but LeBron has a point. You've been establishing yourself on the court, and now it's time to take it off.
Dude,
the
10
court.
points a
Branding
game.
the sneakers and
Again.
the possibilities are endless.
Listen, Freak. You're gonna have to
Yeah,
like I did.
7.62.
I'm Dom Pagnani. I'm the man, the myth, the legend, the king,
what
number
the
one.
fuck?
I'm the best.
Yeah, I know this guy here.
Pagnani Shark is working for you.
He's somewhere
We're gonna
around
set
here.
new goals and bigger goals.
Yeah, he's right in the house right there.
Win All-star game. I'm talking dunk contest. When was the last time we saw an NBA great in a dunk contest, huh?
Come on, buddy.
I'm talking first team
Come on, buddy.
All-NBA, first team All-Defensive team.
What about social media?
Yvette, great idea. Social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Let's kick it up a notch. www.freakandvibing.com. That's right. Your own website. I've already set it up for you and it's running great.
Wait, hold
Okay.
up.
Alright, good.
Listen,
Alright,
I'm
I
in
guess we do
negotiations
this.
right now on a feature that will allow viewers to watch Freak and only him and his plays during the game.
Yeah, but you set up a website.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
your
bullets
household
on
team.
Yeah,
When did this happen?
last week.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be epic.
CC, I love
Do you see his buddy moving?
You're out there busy doing whatever it is
Nah,
you're
he's
doing.
not gonna
I'm
move.
doing, you know what, I'm really sick and tired
Just
of
stay
this.
there, watch.
This
Just
is
stay there whole game.
Not the Dom Pagnani Italian American opera.
CC, calm down, all right? Dom here, he's just...
Look at circles being small.
Look, Ming Ching, I don't even know why you're here when your job is to look good.
Yeah, I don't have enough bullets.
I'm done chilling between your clown agent and your gold-digging girlfriend. I've had enough.
Gold digger. You're the winner of the Lucky Sperm contest, and I'll have you know I am currently starting my own fashion line. I've already got model contracts from Beijing to Milan. Not to mention I graduated top of my class. Summa cum laude.
Did I go there by yourself?
I don't need a
Hey,
man
what's
to
your
save
teammate?
me or provide for me.
I am, bro.
I got my own. Boo.
Okay, well, if that's
He's
the case,
somewhere.
then why has all your success and
He's
fame
right there.
coincided with your relationship with my brother? I mean, if you're really on top of your game, wouldn't that have happened before y'all even
Fucking trees.
Right? You know what, CC? You're just jealous.
Hate these trees.
Okay, though, why don't you just play the background, yeah? Enjoy the ride.
They're in my way. Can't get them.
Now listen.
Okay.
Not done yet?
Oh, he's right here. He's right here.
So guys, check out these possible
Hit him
titles.
once.
Freaking and vibing.
Where?
Times, volume 1.
He's next to the door, Jumbo.
What door? There's that door. That door.
Next to the garage door.
Oh, whatever. I'm gonna get away.
Look, you're the man, but you're not the man. Okay, you work for me. You have to follow my lead.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm one tall motherfucker, man.
Let's check his bag.
You look like small.
I need ammo, that's all.
Alright, good. Thank you.
Yeah, but at this point, what pros do, just what pros do, they choose life over loot.
I don't have time to be playing peacekeeper between you two.
Oh, fine. I only have six bullets in mine.
That's what I learned when I watched pros play Blackout.
We need to hold this together. You and I both agree long ago that Dom was the best agent for me.
Here, when we get the next guy, we'll get the next guy, we'll get his.
Is he a shark? Yes and yes.
Ooh, fire! Oh no, destruction site.
He's what's best for me, which means he is what's best for all of us. Your job is to bring us balance. Manage the team, sis. We all need to be on the same page.
You're right. But blood is thicker than water.
You know, I ain't trying to hear all that. I'm not here to hold hands. I'm here to win games and achieve greatness on
210.
court. But
Front
for
of
that
us.
to happen, I need everybody to be on point. Essentially, get right or get gone.
You just
I
only
don't
one
have time to be
dude.
teaching you guys how to work together. It either starts now or I find it elsewhere. Squash?
Careful, get cover.
Zucchini.
Give me some else. Squash. Zucchini.
Mr. Dom Pagnotti. The diamond and platinum himself. It's a love-hate relationship.
Help me.
I am.
See your brother as his meal ticket.
Hold on.
Well, that's why I'm there. I'm the gatekeeper. Yep. I can smell it from a mile away.
When you take time out of
You got away.
you have a personal life.
Fucking pussy.
I do.
Yeah,
I just...
You,
Freak is your personal life.
your bullets, Zumba.
You can think whatever you want, Mr. But, I have a personal life.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that should end the interview.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? It's great meeting you.
Damn, Joseph, you need a live stream, bro.
Huh?
You need a live
You quit
stream.
live stream.
I know.
Wait, what?
Yeah, all them folks. You had 104 subscribers, and you just gotta quit.
Wait. Do I need a live stream?
It's your choice, Jumbo. You say vlog channel is better. Live stream.
Do I like the live stream? Even though I don't get nobody talking to me in the comments. Okay, upgrade. Inside.
How many kills do you have, Zumba?
One. I'm surprised what that guy ran over me. I'm surprised it did automatically got me down.
Oh, you hit him, right?
The only hit his armor, but he got away like a bitch.
I have 2 kills and you have 1.
Alright guys, we're going to the next game. Probably gonna get ass raped again.
We got Kevin Durant up next. And you know he'll come to play. I love his versatility, but that makes shutting him down next to impossible.
Oh shit.
Coach gave us a full breakdown of what to expect. We watched plenty of film. But sometimes you just gotta throw all that out there and sell things on the court.
Stop him in his house. Stop him. You got out the car.
Oh no.
He's in there. I see him. He's in there.
Shit! Behind you, Zumba.
The Bucks continue their journey as they play an conference matchup on the road. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome everyone.
Team, let's get out there and lose again.
Anthony, Clark Kellogg,
It's always garbage.
Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harvey.
I just got away. I took advantage of getting away. You know that?
Yeah.
I took advantage of getting away.
Bucks, their last game a win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And how about the accuracy that was on
We did good anyway.
They were
I'm still alive.
Yeah,
Oh,
splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously.
I'm like, I'm still alive. Yeah, I just get killed by two of them.
Nice road win for
You
them.
got it too close.
Yeah, I know. Give me out to that team. Fuck that. Fuck Black Ops 4. This game. What a joke of a game. Soldier Jazz gang!
A great assist. Nice work from Russell.
What do you want to do now, Joe Collar?
Do you want to do Black Ops?
No, Black Ops 4 is a joke now. Black Ops 4 is completely dead.
Hold on, let me check how many minutes that I have in Modern Warfare. I have 2 minutes.
Man, Black Ops 4 is so dead.
You say you was hype.
Man, yeah, because I expected guns and content.
Miles Plumlee's checked in for the Bucks.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, a great field goal percentage to start. Exactly
I'm going back.
what they
Come
were
back.
hoping for.
Okay.
Freak passes to Plumlee.
Man, Hot Dollar. Black Ops 4 is a joke, huh? Hot Dollar. Hot Dollar. Bullshit.
Oh, I'm not passing because I'm not getting no points.
Against the Nuggets.
Hey, Hot Dollar.
I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game.
Yep,
At
the
least
joke.
when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a
Yep, that's
mismatch. I mean, the
freaking
defense
joke.
from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And up.
Hey, fuck this game right here. I'm just gonna quit. Yeah, submitted. Don't miss too many shots. Did we win? I got 2 fucking points. Great. I want to go on a different team. This team is trash. Yeah, skip everything, dude. When I start missing a whole quarter, dude, I'm just gonna skip the whole game.
I still feel like that was unfair. Like, did I even shoot that on his screen?
Emily, what's up? How you doing, Emily? Nba2k16 is being garbage right now, not giving me points.
Oh, God. Ugh, freaking shit ass game. Get me off that shit ass shitty game.
Yeah, you get 13 fucking points. Okay, shots. Yes. Emily. I gotta play 8 fucking games before I can get a fucking transfer.
It's been a long road trip.
Yeah,
Last game
fucking
is tonight.
disappointments.
And I know I want to get out of here with the win. We'll be back in front of the home crowd soon. But now's not the time to be looking ahead. I need to step
Hi,
up my game and
Bestie.
help this
Tell
team get it
Joseph I
done.
said hi.
No excuses.
Joseph, Emily said hi.
Oh, hello.
Emily, Joseph said hi.
Hey, let me know in the comments if Black Ops 4 is a joke.
Yeah, let me know in the comments if y'all think Black Ops 4 is a fucking joke. If we all think that Black Ops 4 is a joke.
Yeah, Black Ops 4 is a shit game. It's freaking boring, no content, barely any guns in the side screen.
right here on
And nothing but fucking bullshit stickers.
I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on
Nothing but fucking
has
stickers.
checked in for New Orleans.
Oh my God, we got 4
He also
points.
making some
Guns.
changes.
Give
Jabari
me some
Parker
guns.
checked in for Miles Plumlee.
No, we
Chris
said no.
Middleton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I want
And Freak
master
subbed in
craft
for Michael
camo.
Carter-Williams. Setting the
The
floor.
Black Ops
4
He's
is
in at the
garbage.
point. Mayo out there with
Hell
Parker.
yeah, Black Ops 4
Then it's
garbage.
Chris Middleton. And it's Monroe in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
And friggin' there's the Black Ops. Because you know why? Every time I play Modern Warfare, the Black Ops 4 players come in and do the same thing. Camp in the corner.
That's all they know how to do.
And Holiday kicks to Ajinça.
Camp in the fucking corner. And the prestige campers come in and say, hey, let's camp.
Here's Davis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the
Prestige
assist that
campers,
time.
they're co-campers.
Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh.
Well, whether you call him the
Yeah,
Brown
give me out
or
that
the
50.
Kid or the future, Anthony Davis made the leap in year 3 to franchise superstar. I mean, still though, he remains humble, determined to improve, and dedicated to maximizing his
I wish you had this in a Warfare. We could play that. I could play that.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're
Garbage
scoring
game.
with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Give me out that shit, that CDS game.
Best trailer, Joseph
Orleans
Fleury
leading by 13.
making a video with his other brother.
Gordon the pass to Holiday.
Joseph when he's making videos with his brother.
1:46 left to play here in the first. Here's
We're not gonna make a video?
No good. The Bucks go the other
Yeah,
way.
why did I make you that?
Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack
delete the
of
video.
success at the foul line. We all know how much those free
I
throw
could've checked my
woes
fucking
can cost
video.
you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way
Did
y'all call
to
delete
get the
some
home
videos?
crowd in your grill.
What the fuck?
What's up, guys?
Out to the
Oh,
rim. Here's Ajinça. Rebound, Milwaukee.
That's not a sight you see very often.
He did it.
He has a great feel for
John
that jump
Carlo?
shot, especially
Kick
when
it
he's
back
open.
when he gets back.
Mayo kicks to Freak. The Bucks working the ball
I think he
around.
deleted some videos.
Monroe, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who
I'm
defends
offended
that way. I
in
mean,
this
they
corner.
weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Evans dishes to Holiday.
Fucking bitch.
Cannot hit. And Milwaukee the other way now. And going against New Orleans, their
Yes.
first meeting of the year.
Yeah, they
Hey,
put
did you
a
delete
goose
some
egg
videos?
last year when they played
No, I
this
didn't.
team twice.
And you look back at those games.
You did a lot of videos
just a
in
one
our
side of the
vlog
fair
channel.
between them.
Nice shot
What
by
kind of video?
I didn't get off
You
this
deleted our
fucking
first video, the second
No,
video.
the first video is right there, Jabbar. What are you talking about?
You deleted a lot of videos.
Hoop and owning
No,
this game.
look, watch. I'm gonna sign him right now.
Parker's
Watch.
shot is off.
Well, he won't miss.
Submit.
Watch, hold on. Log out on my girl bot. Log out on my
3 fucking points.
Shut up. The first video is all there, Zomba.
All of the videos.
Yes, all of them.
Alright.
Look, watch.
Problem all this kitty stuff, evil twin CC and Dom got you doing what's that word he was using?
Alright, I don't want to hear my voice.
Recalibrate.
She told me it's there.
Images cost you in the hood, fam.
And don't bother me. I'm gonna take a crap. I did wipe my ass.
Oh, ugh.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Alright, I'm gonna take a nap.
No. It's always good in the hood. Let's not forget, I am a student of human nature. Alright?
No, I'm skipping this. Yeah, this game is fucking hard because it's not giving my 30 points.
You're a leech. Why is that the word?
Because people just don't know.
Ah, fuck it. All y'all leeches. Dead by Daylight. I just get out there and lose another fucking sorry game, bro. Six.
We got James Harden and that beard of his. But this guy's relentless. We know he's gonna attack the basket all night long. So I'm gonna make it my personal mission to keep that from happening. As long as we keep jumping those passing lanes, we can give them a run for their money. I know I'll be ready.
But team won't. Team's ass. Team's garbage. Golden State. That's where I need to go. Got 30 points. We're up by 30. I take a break. They're up by 50.
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg. Chris Middleton's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Vasquez comes in for O.J. Mayo. And Freak subbed in for Carter Williams. And then for Houston, Terrence Jones is checked in for Howard. Brewer comes in for Monty Eunice. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. So on the floor for Houston, Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Corey Brewer is out there with Trevor Ariza. And it's Jones in at center. Stolen by Middleton. He dishes it to Vasquez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. The rebound by Harden.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And guys, Patrick Beverly, a perfect fit for the Rockets alongside James Harden. You know, Beverly is in that complementary role as a 3 and D guy. And remember, also, even though he's the point guard, he doesn't need the ball to be effective. He's good at just spotting up for threes, and he's a hounding on-ball defender.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Freak kicks to Monroe. To the wing right side. Here's Freak. And again, the Bucks miss. Rockets have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And a wide open look for Thornton. They get it back. Marcus Thornton on the wing. Goes back up. Another miss by Houston. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And a wide open look for Freak. Tries again, and Monroe puts it in. Monroe's got 8 points.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter, and Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. So it's the Bucks now. Freak, he's in at point guard. Craig Monroe is out there with Parker. Then it's Mayo, and it's Vaughn in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. The 11-footer hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Yeah, and you know, the game of basketball, as you well know, Greg, and guys, is a game of runs. So their offense is starting to move in a positive direction now. Nice upswing here.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons was a big factor. He picked up 10 points and the basket seemed pretty big to him. He didn't miss a whole lot all night. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
You know, let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
And both free throws good from Freak.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Finish off the break.
Freak's
got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I talked about that. And Clark, you know, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, you know, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
Here's Brewer. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. And now just a 1-point Bucks lead for the Houston Rockets. They won their last contest in that game against San Antonio.
The thing I took away from that game was just how dominant they were on the backboard.
Well, it would have been hard not to see how dominant they were based on the numbers. I mean, they just completely dominated the glass.
Got a piece of it. Power dishes to Maniunas. Here's Vaughn, guarded by Harden. From past the arc. And it's Freak missing.
Damn, Freak hit.
It's trailed by 3.
Some point guard.
For the 3. Harden, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Freak passes to Vaughn. Parker kicks to Freak.
Fuck you, gang.
It's Harden with the drive, and he gets it to go. Harden's got his first points of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Freak kicks to Monroe. Pass to Freak. Back to Monroe. Good D by Howard. Last season was difficult for Dwight Howard, to say the least, across the board. Worse, in fact, his rookie year.
Yeah, he just wasn't able to stay healthy. I mean, looks dominant in spurts. Yet you're thinking, okay, he's back, man. His body betrays him.
Milwaukee's gone 0-2
yeah, go figure a little nap. What?
You taking a nap?
Now here's Freak. Lawson defending.
You want to play?
It's Freak missing.
That's a surprise.
I'm kind of tired. I need to tell him what time I have to go.
The open shot by Brewer.
Like,
a follow-up jam.
Maybe like tomorrow.
And the Rockets lead by 3.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Good night, bye.
To the 10 has been the key there, getting point-blank looks.
I think he was body.
Lawson kicks to Maniunas. Good work defensively by Maniunas.
It's almost done, anyways.
You can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times.
10,
he's on his way to the basket.
9.
And this game is
that one,
stupid.
Harden dishes to Lawson.
What you got anyway, good.
Here's Brewer. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Brewer's got 6.
I really like the fire, the intensity that they're playing
He's
with.
like me right there. I play black days. Like, give me up the shit game.
Here in the first quarter, they didn't shoot
What Emily told you?
But they played through it.
Oh, Emily, she's like this. I know you want me. I want her. I know you want me.
Why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
The pass to Freak. Will it go? And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. 10 points for Freak. It's Harden with the drive, and Jones slams it home.
PUBG is free.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, look it up.
Give me a little bit more.
Yeah, sure it is. You look like it. Don't call you like to do that.
Well, try it.
PUBG for free.
All trash. All is dumb. And I want to go to Golden State. Third quarter, let's go.
Is that game you got for free?
Yeah.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
NBA.
And so in the game for the
16, right?
Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modi Yunus and Howard the post pair. And it's Lawson in at the one spot.
NBA 2K16.
1 second left. Can't connect. And we're set to start the action up here in the
You want me to play with these guys?
Like the first three,
You got
we should be in for a
Nba2k16?
treat. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Freak, he's in a shooting range. Jabari Parker is up there with Mayo. And then there's Kumbo. And it's Carter Williams in at the point. Well, Dwight Howard had that back shot.
So we are, it's trash.
For Houston, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
And that was a huge advantage. The free throw game always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And a one-sided season series this has been. I mean, in the final game of the year between these two teams, they do everything necessary to finish up with a 2-0 record against the Bucks.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for James Harden. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And he's good on the second.
You need to pay for it, bro?
No, I don't know. It was pretty like a long time ago.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
What you know about Sade? Smooth operator.
Mine is down. I'm getting a new update.
Yes, indeed.
There ain't no damn way we're coming back in 21 seconds.
He hits the second from the line.
Hold on. Wow.
Inglis passes the Freak.
But you hit me right with my mic.
Lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That's on Terrence Jones. That free throw, no good.
This game hates me.
Taking 2 shots. And the second free throw, good. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Beverly. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here, Greg. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
Good on the second free throw. Freak. Off target. So we see the Rockets taking the win here.
The
2K Sports post-game show.
Fucking PS4, I don't want to go to Block of 4. Close application.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our
Oh my God.
James Harden. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports
garbage.
Okay, ask me this question.
Have a good evening.
So I put my controller in charge, right? And my controller is being dead right now.
Cool.
One battery.
Yeah, I had no fucking 3 balls. This game's trash. 0 steals, 9 rebounds, 3 fouls. I'm at 30 points a game, nigga.
Hey, Jumba. This game right now I'm downloading, you can play custom.
Yeah.
You have zombie in it?
No. Hell no. Modern Warfare never had zombies. They only had a campaign and multiplayer only.
What you was playing with
Because Modern Warfare Remastered is a remastered version of Call of Duty 4.
no, what you was playing with I forgot his name.
Javier?
Yeah, Javier. What you was playing with Javier? Was it fun?
Hell yeah, it's fun. I tell Johnny that I play this one card.
I wanna try it. My room's so fucking.
He goes by the name Basquiat, yo. Basquiat puts game down on them bars, yo. I'm telling you. Hey, we record a nice mixtape. Hey, do a nice video. Get some honeys up in there dancing. Hey, I want us to do a deal, freak.
What you mean by us, baby?
I mean us, as in you and me and you. Putting some serious Skrilla behind this and... Put me on, man. I'm Basquiat.
What?
You heard me? I'm Basquiat. That's me.
That's you?
Yeah. 100.
Okay, you nice with it. What? Yeah. Wow, okay.
Thanks, man.
Basquiat.
Yo, we don't need no major label to make this happen. And in the end, we reap all the benefits. Think about it.
My bad.
I know what you're thinking. I know as we pass Colonel Young.
Tell me about it, Zomba.
Yo, Coach Judy was
How fun is it?
I remember when she took us.
It's fun. It's good. Let's tell you.
Huh?
It's fun. That's all I can tell you. It's fun.
Okay. Did MJ have it?
Yes.
MJ like it?
Yeah. No, he never tried properly. He only tried team deathmatch. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
Alright.
Good night. Hey, Joker, good night.
Good night.
Freak, I didn't expect you to be here.
Coach let practice out.
You okay? What's going on?
Same old.
Wow, your shoulders are really tight. They
This team sucks.
I never had this feeling.
I gotta be really good at get dressed by Golden State.
Let me see who's on. Everybody is asleep.
Game 7, the Cavs.
The NBA season is a grind. No question about it. And tonight may be another game in the endless stretch of games. but that don't make it any less important. Time to put on my game face and do what I do. Win games.
Yeah, I get out there and win games. My team's trash. I don't like this team. I want to get back on a good show. I want to get on a good team who's back on the road winning.
Cavaliers have the Eastern Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. This game is part of the travel for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for J.R. Smith. And then for Milwaukee, Jabari Parker's checked in for Henson. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Freak subbed in for O.J. Mayo. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Freak in a 2. Craig Monroe is out there with Parker. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Carter Williams in at the 1.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the league.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in.
Passing up.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Varejao. The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And in terms of team
if he misses this, I'm just submitting the game.
Percentage is right at 74.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Here is Williams. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Denver. The screen from Thompson. Shumpert, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Out left to the wing. And a wide open look for Freak. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And Thompson kicks to Jefferson. Pass to Shumpert. Varejao setting the pick for Shumpert. Pass to Varejao. And good on the basket. Book it.
Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the assist.
Vasquez dishes to Freak. Middleton left side. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Freak. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Freak's got 6 points.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. Thompson passes to Jefferson. Dishes to Williams. 6 to shoot. The putback, and it's slammed in by Varejao.
That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He assaulted the glass to right, then assaulted the rim.
Yeah, straight bringing the hard hat on that one. That's what you like to see on the backcourt.
Good dude.
And Shumpert kicks to Thompson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Taking it to the rack with hammer right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Vasquez dishes to Freak. Stolen by Thompson. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And he sinks the second.
Fuck you, Cleveland.
And Middleton kicks to Bayless. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into it.
Well, I'm going to switch teams like 5 times in one season, bro.
Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And it's Williams in for Smith. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Freak is in at point guard. Parker out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Monroe. And it's Vasquez in at the shooting guard position.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Ooh, it's LeBron.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Passes it to Middleton. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. He even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for LeBron. And Shumpert in there for Kyrie Irving.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Vasquez kicks to Freak. Taken away by Williams. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Jefferson. Misses from close range.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
The shot is off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big timely shots.
What?
And he can time
you have a
his
passes
perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Cavaliers leading to the inside. Parker with the steal. Now here's Vasquez. He's guarded by Williams. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. And there's Varejao. That's good on the assist by Williams. And that's now 6 points for Anderson Varejao.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Stolen by Monroe. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Freak. And again, the Bucks miss.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot.
Fuck this game, bro. Yeah, whatever. You lost. Garbage deer, bro. This is why I'm not scoring this garbage. This team is garbage. Let me go to my team, Golden State, and get back on the road winning. Alright, I'm put this. I'm out this team. I want to trade. I don't care about no trade clear on my contract. This team is trash. They leave people open, and I'm only getting 6 points a game. 10 points a game.
Cece.
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you again.
My pleasure.
Great game last night.
That's what I do, right?
Oh hell no, that game was fucking horrid.
Indeed, have a seat. Pagnotti.
How you doing?
Thought you'd be selling used cars right now.
Funny, comedian. I thought you would have invested in some new clothes, being a team owner and all. I see you still rocking that Goodwill look.
Freak, what are you hanging around with this guy for? You know he's a bad company, right?
Got no choice. Helping you pay the bills. Plus, our mother loves him.
Thank you all for coming by on such short notice. So you know why we're here, right?
Not really.
You want to negotiate an extension for Freak, right?
Well, since you mentioned it. Your client is quickly becoming a liability for this organization.
We've already put a plan in place that's going to address all your concerns and issues.
Let me finish. Thank you. Myself, the front office, and the coaches are not satisfied with the adjustments you've made in your life off the court.
Alright, fuck it, let me try. I want to go to Golden State anyway. This team is garbage tier.
Personally warned you about the company you keep, and we're fed up with the late nights and showing up late to shoot-arounds and the bad press and the incident at the nightclub. I told you Vic was going to be your downfall, and I was right. Something has to change now, or we're not going to need your services any longer.
Hey, if this is about that Twitter stuff, Vic was playing. Okay, it was a joke.
It's not about that. It's everything.
But like I told you before, Vic is my best friend. I can't just cut him off. He's practically family.
Not really. What exactly are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything, Don. I'm saying it. Freak and his friend Vic are a problem for me and this organization. And I called you in here to figure out how we all together can fix this problem.
Make me the star player. Start me at first quarter to ending quarter. Not the fucking warm-up bench. Give him more money.
And right now, I'm only seeing one solution.
I agree that Freak may need to make some adjustments in his personal life off the court, but that's a learning process. We both know that. But this almost sounds like a threat. And Dom Pagnotti doesn't take too kindly to threats. Is this a threat?
Call it what you will.
We all know that Vic is
Call it what you will.
The only person who doesn't seem to realize that is my brother. I'm sorry, bro, but enough is enough.
I don't have a problem with what you're saying. I have a problem with how you're saying it. Now, I know we can come to some understanding without all the ultimatums or threats.
Can we all come to a understanding, a compromise?
No more compromises. I already warned Freak. I told you. Don't be a hero. Cut that zero. It's cut Vic loose, or we trade Freak. It's that simple.
Fuck, trade me. Fuck, I want to leave anyway. I want to go to Golden State. Fuck, do me a favor. I take this fucking trade. This team is trash.
And we'll go sign with another team.
Good luck with that, Pagnotti. Because of Vic, Freak's reputation precedes him.
No, because of Freak's God-given talent, his reputation precedes him.
Everybody's been talking. Dom, you know how this works. This is not about you and me and our history. This is about your client. Help him.
You talking as if I'm invisible. You talking around me, about me, but not to me. Vic has always had my back. And I've given this team everything I got.
Yeah, I gave this team everything I got and some, and it's still garbage tier.
I practice hard. I play hard. Yeah, some nights I got it, some nights I don't.
No, fuck that. Every night I got it. The team is trash.
Some days I might even show up a little late to shoot around.
Like, I won't show up at all. That team is garbage.
But every time I'm on that court, I've always given my best. And I see how it is, though. I mean, us players got to be loyal to you, but you don't have to be loyal to us players. Try to give me some father and son talk, talking about how you love your players and how you look up for them. Come on, man. You trying to cut me off like you cut off Izzy. Don't you have people loyal to you no matter what? People you can't cut off? Well, that's me and Vic. Vic and me. Y'all insist, really. They can tell me stop hanging with Vic. What makes you think they won't tell me stop talking to you? You remember in 7th grade? Some guys were trying to jump me over some girl. Vic was the one to get some friends just to walk me home. When they came, we went at it, but I wasn't alone. When I got my scholarship, it was Vic who put the word on the streets that nobody should mess with me because I had a future. Vic was protecting me. And sir, I know Vic is fake.
A big group.
But before all,
my back itches.
The lights, media, fans. It was just me and Vic. He's always been there. I mean, if y'all don't like that, I don't know what to say.
It hurts me to say this, but I see your point. What you don't understand is that the league doesn't have your back anymore. Not like they used to. They try, but it's too much.
I don't care, the team is trash.
Social media has changed everything. And this last incident with Vic, that was the final straw.
It was a joke.
It wasn't funny. You know it wasn't a joke. Vic was defending you, stepping in to protect your honor by attacking another teammate like that? Talking about his manhood, his wife, his kids, his family, so you can be the big dog on the court? It's uncalled for.
And they all know your relationship with Vic, so they think it's coming from you.
But that's the media blowing everything out of proportion as usual.
It's not just the media. He's attacking other players, other teams. He's out of control. Vic just doesn't know how to behave.
We got guys on our squad who don't want to be here because of that beef.
Man, they suck anyway.
There is no place for that kind of inappropriate behavior in this league. If you can't trust your teammates, who can you trust?
I don't trust them. Court. They suck. Gave this dude a fucking wide open shot for a layup and he bricked it.
What Vic is doing isn't right. He's bringing you down, and people can see it. I see how all the other players are looking at you.
I don't give a damn. They suck.
It's not cool. It's not cool at all.
Hey, Greg.
What?
You don't play that much, right?
No.
You do what you gotta do. That's your call.
Hugo?
Huh?
Hugo? The card?
Oh no, I deleted it.
Let me tell you this.
Hmm.
You asked me if I had friends that I couldn't cut off? Yeah, I did for a while. Friends, business partners, girlfriends.
People was asking me when you play mode, call GTA again.
I don't know. I don't have it.
Family that I thought I couldn't cut off, but I learned that sometimes you gotta make the hard decisions. I mean, some of these people, they were just bad for me. They were bringing me down. They weren't making me better. They were good for the time that they were there, but I grew up. Not in age and maturity, but in mind and spirit. I was ready for the next level in my life. And I'll be honest with you, I've been on the receiving end of that. I've been cut off before myself, and yeah, it hurt at the time. But looking back, they were doing the right thing for me. Just don't tell my ex-wife that, Peck.
Thankfully. Too much like that.
Naughty.
So what's the next move?
The next move is Freaks. It always has been. Question is he ready and willing to do what needs to be done?
Man, you willing to make me the star player? Give me more fucking court play? Turn your sorry ass team into an A team? Cause they're playing like a fucking C- team.
This is messed up.
You take a moment to think about it, but think long, think wrong. The snafu should have been cleaned up a long time ago. With or without you, we got games to win.
With or without me, we got games to win. Nigga, you lost by 60-something games.
Freak. Gotta handle your business.
Okay. We've all set up. You might cut me off as your manager, but I will always be your sister. Twin, this is on you. I might not like it, but I will respect any decision you make.
Golden State. Golden State. Trade me. Golden State. Hey, babe.
Yvette, please.
CC.
Yvette.
Yeah.
Where's Dom?
I had him call you.
Why?
I'm gonna cut right to the chase. My brother is deeply in love with you. And I'm ready to put our differences aside if you are.
Really?
On a string.
I'm with it.
Team Freak.
Team Freak.
Alright, so if you're gonna be down with the team, I gotta show you the dap.
For the dab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. One. Shoot. Swish.
Swish.
Again.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. Swish.
Yeah.
Okay. Like that.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
I still want to go to Golden State. This fucking team is garbage, bro.
Alright, Greg, I talk with you tomorrow.
Alright, now where's John at?
He's asleep. Alright, see you, Greg.
I'm about to get off myself.
See you, Greg.
Hold on, man. I need to work on my shit. Upgrade. Inside. Eight out of 8 is my last game.
This is it. The last game of my rookie season. Kind of hard to believe. These 82 games have gone by in a blur.
Yeah, it's all been
I know we're on the outside looking in when it comes to playoffs. But that doesn't mean I can't go out and give it everything I have last time.
We're not looking from the outside. We're looking from like
nothing.
Our bedroom, our fucking house, through the fucking TV in the playoffs. This is how sorry this team is. Milwaukee Bucks.
Welcome to BMO Harris Bradley Center. We are in Milwaukee, the home of the Milwaukee Bucks. And we're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. It's the NBA, and it's live. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Parker's checked in for John Henson. Mayo comes in for Monroe. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Freak subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Indiana also making some changes. Mahinmi's checked in for Hill. Hill comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Monte Ellis. And so in the game for the Pacers, Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. Solomon Hill is out there with Allen. And it's Mahinmi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hill, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And the Pacers with possession here, trailing by 5. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And Rodney Stuckey, a combo guard out of Eastern Washington, played a big role for the Pacers a season ago.
Outside Hill. Lets the 3 fly. Again, missing Hill. Milwaukee leading by 3. And a wide open look for Freak. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 6 points for Freak.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Outside Hill. Puts it up from 17. That one wide left.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Offensive rebound.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
You know, I can think of one way to describe George Hill. It's the culmination of several attributes.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. John Henson's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for O.J. Mayo. Freak's checked in for Vasquez. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Jared Bayless. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Lavoy Allen. Paul George comes in for Solomon Hill. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Ellis in for Hill. On the court for Indiana, C.J. Miles and Paul George are the wingmen. Mahinmi is out there with Hill, and it's Ellis in at the 1. Here's Freak, rebounded by Ellis. An interesting thing about George Hill, he was traded from the Spurs to the Pacers a few years back. Many people were surprised the Spurs would even trade a valuable veteran when they were trying to win a championship. But who did they trade him for? Kawhi Leonard. A pretty good deal.
Well, you know, Hill is really solid. He knocks down open shots, can run the offense or play off the ball equally well. I think he's a terrific combo guard. Gives you a little bit of everything and does it in a professional way. And that's typically what attracts him to other teams.
Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Henson. Henson's got his first bucket in this one.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
And that one's good. 10 points for Paul George.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now the dish to Freak. Feeds it to Parker. And the rejection by Mahinmi. Parker with the steal. Here's Henson, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Henson's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee. Outside, George. Screen by Ellis. Pass to Miles. Ellis with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Pass to Miles. Clock at 6. Off target from three-point range. Bucks leading by 13. Passes to Carter Williams. There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. From long range or short, the small forwards on this list have been on target for the past 10 games, leading their position in field goal percentage. The fourth spot held by Paul George.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
And Greg, you can't post the kind of percentages they do unless you operate that way. I mean, you can't be undisciplined at the small forward spot if you hope to be an efficient shooter.
Here's Freak. And the shot falls short this time. Pacers trail by 10. There's the three. And it's Miles missing. Milwaukee has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. Freak kicks to Parker. Inside. Here's Middleton. Drilled from 11 feet out. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, not a fan of moral victories, but that game in a lot of ways was a confidence booster for them because they really didn't have it that night and yet still had a chance.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I think they're one of the few teams that...
The clock runs out.
Well, Coach Bob.
As we begin the second half, first half, some changes here for the Bucks. Jabari Parker comes in for Monroe, and Freak subbed in for Chris Middleton. Mahinmi's checked in for Indiana. C.J. Miles comes in for Ellis. Monte Ellis has always had a knack for the big shot. When things are on the line, he is a guy that is not afraid to step up.
And Kevin, last season, he had a number of big second halves and fourth quarters for the Mavs. Really took over that primary scoring role from Dirk Nowitzki. Stole a lot of games for them last season.
The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Freak, and it's Henson in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And Indiana making a change here. Allen's checked in.
Yeah, Monte did have a lot of big second halves for the Mavs last season. Seems like at least half a dozen games for them, he would just take over. Started to get looked at as the top go-to guy late.
And Miles kicks to Hill. Rebound, Milwaukee. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Freak. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Freak's got 9 points.
And for Monte, it makes sense to go to him late in games. He's so fast that he can create a shot anytime he wants. And very rarely does he not give you a chance to win with just one shot remaining.
No problem knocking that one down. And that's 11 points for Hill.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Pulls it up. And another basket for Milwaukee. And so here is Indiana. 8-point game. He kicks it to Miles. The drive by Allen. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Milwaukee has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Carter Williams, the pass to Freak. Back to Carter Williams. Dishes it to Freak. They get it back. Here's Parker. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Boy, they're hounding, harassing them for this defensive end. Very.
29 seconds left in the fourth. On the court for Indiana. Paul George is out there with Allen. Then it's Hill. Then it's George Hill. And it's Ellis at the 2-guard spot. Clark, this one just all but in the books.
Yeah, I don't see a comeback at this point, Clark.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time. It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Chris Middleton.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season contest. It has been a wild ride. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. Now the playoffs begin on 2K Sports. See you back for that.
Yeah, we actually made the playoffs? What the fuck? We're facing Miami Heat, first playoff game. We gotta beat these fuckers 4 times in a row.
Can't believe the regular season is done. Some of those games I can barely remember, but we did it.
Definitely.
We made the playoffs. And tonight, I make my postseason debut. I wasn't sure I'd be here as a rookie, but I can't wait to see what this team can do.
Shit.
KG said, anything's possible. So let's go chase that title.
And lose it. We're gonna lose, bro. With this our team.
setting a nighttime view of vibrant Miami's downtown. We are here live at the American Airlines Arena with the crowd going crazy. Miami, Stoudemire comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Green in for Dwayne Wade. And then for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for John Henson. Mayo comes in for Chris Middleton. And Freak subbed in for Carter Williams. Setting the floor for the Bucks, the dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Freak is out there with Mayo. And it's Monroe in at the 5 spot.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
The Heat leading by 10. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He said that the team is in a good place mentally and should come out of the gate strong. Coach said, we know that this is the moment when heroes are made and all eyes are going to be on us. I told our guys that this is our time to shine. We'll see if they can do that, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Freak. And there on your screen are some of the top dual threats during the regular season. The point guards with the most success from 3. Freak to 3rd, Goran Dragic 4th.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Anderson comes in for Chris Bosh. And Winslow subbed in for Luol Deng. And really deep 3 that time.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Outside Dragic. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
And he gets it to go.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
The dish to Green. Takes a 3, and he gets it to go. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back. You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monroe.
So I'm just trying to do this.
Here's Dragic. 8 points for him.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going here.
The Heat have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. First free throw is good. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. And both free throws good for Anderson. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Mayo kicks to Vasquez. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
For Miami, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. And it's Deng in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Goes back up. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Miami with the foul. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Dragic, and it's off the back rim, no good.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And it's Freak missing. The Heat with the lead. Outside Dan. The shot by Wade, wide open. And again, it's the Heat missing. Milwaukee's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Freak. No good off the front iron.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss. There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Here's Carter-Williams. Here's Parker. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Parker's got his first 2 points.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Freak. Wade is covering, and it's blocked by Whiteside. That's good. Middleton's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Bosch against Parker. Lets it go from 11. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 11 points for Chris Bosch.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And it's Freak missing.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Over to the wing. Fires the three. The shot no good. And Miami the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. That is good.
That was Golden State.
Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Pass to Wade. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
They get it again. Parker dishes to Freak. It's stolen by Dragic. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Stoudemire's checked in for Miami. Gerald Green comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Monroe the pass to Freak. And Monroe kicks to Freak. And the layup falls. Freak's got 11.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Dragic dishes to Stoudemire, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Carter-Williams kicks to Freak. Just 5 to shoot. 14 feet away. Chris Bosch with the rebound. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Back to Dragic. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting.
And the first half is...
Kevin, I'm here.
Garbage team.
All right, we got a few things to cover before the second half. This isn't a game I'm gonna let slip away from us. We need this one.
Yeah, this
First thing I want to see is their shooting
First thing I
percentage.
want to see is fucking score the ball, play defense,
and we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1.
Really an extraordinary game for Dragic. 12 points.
Checked in for the Bucks. The Heat leading by 11, setting the floor for the Bucks. Freak in at point guard. Monroe is out there with John Henson. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Parker in at the small forward position.
And you know what? He's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Middleton the pass to Freak. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Dang. Dishes at the Bosch. Back to Dang. Right side a screen. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Heat third.
I think this is one of the reasons this team is where they are right now. They are very opportunistic and aggressive, not just in causing turnovers, but in converting them.
Move the ball. Stick it to the line.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Dragic. Fires for three. And it's Freak missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Dang dishes the Bosch.
That's a wall.
In it goes for the fifth time and 10 shots for him this game.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify.
I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm done.